Hello, everyone. Now, honestly, the last two videos didn't have audio, and I'm disappointed by this. Um, and so what I'm gonna do is make those two videos into one, and with this video. So, honestly, it was disappointing, but it's fine because I was gonna show. I know I showed some of the games from before. And I had the video uploaded for like 3 weeks, and now I had to private it um, due to the fact that the audio just wasn't there, and I didn't realize that until like 3 weeks later. So now I have to like basically do all over again. So for starters, we have the Ben 10 games. Now I've never played the Ben 10 games, but I have a friend that actually played them when he was a kid. Um, and then we're gonna talk about um, now. Honestly, I could talk about the other games. Actually, I'm just gonna not show those ones. But like those Ben 10 games I got from like last month. And then basically what I did was I got these 8 PS3 games, and I didn't get any a few days ago. I went and bought some PS2 games. So we got Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was my childhood. Um, and I'm gonna say this about Spider-Man 3 is that you gotta love Bully Maguire, man. You gotta love the memes. Um, but honestly, I think it was great how they interpreted Spider. I'm not gonna say how they interpreted Spider-Man 3. I think that Spider-Man 3 was better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 or friggin' Far From Home, probably. I don't know. And then we got limited edition of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, 2009, and 2008. Now, I'm gonna say this out loud. I've never played any wrestling games, and quite frankly, and it's my first time owning them too. Like it's my first time owning wrestling games that I've never played. And a lot of these games I never had a chance to play as a kid. So, and now I'm having the opportunity to go play them, which is nice. And then we got the Transformers movies. Now I'm only missing Revenge of the Fallen, mind you. Revenge of the Fallen was the worst one out of three movies. Actually, I know there's more than three. They only made 3 movies into video games. They never bothered with the fourth one. They didn't give a shit about the fourth one. Um, or I meant give crap about the fourth one. But I never played these either, and it's just like it's a shame. But I remember, I remember this movie. I'm pretty sure I watched this movie in theaters too, because I swear I did. And to this very day, I love Transformers. And then we got Killzone 3 and 2. Obviously, I know I'm showing the games from like that one that I did, but I have to do that, because I'm doing this just to show off like what I'm adding to the collection and what I'm doing, and I think it's because I like doing it, talking about stuff. And then we got the amazing, not amazing. Fuck. Why am I saying Amazing Spider-Man? Hell, there was no Amazing Spider-Man on PlayStation 2. Spider-Man, friend or foe? Now, I played this game at a friend's house, actually. I played this game at a friend's house. I never actually owned the game. I played it when I was a kid. I went to a friend's house, played it, probably on his PS2 or something. Actually, I was probably on a PS2. But Friend of Foe, to me was like, it's kind of like one of those, like, really unique games in a sense that you don't get something like this anymore. Um, and then we got NHL 07. So what I'm showing you now is like this few days ago when I bought these games. So this is like probably so NHL 07 got young Alexander Ovechkin on the cover. Um, and you know what, NHL 07 is just unique in its own way. Like, um, And I think I mean obviously with NHL it was I played at NHL 06 and I like to have 06, but you know I played NHL 06 on original Xbox. And then we got another SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Now this one has one of the best soundtracks of all time, and quite frankly, it, it cannot this soundtrack cannot compete with any other fucking game. Because modern game soundtracks suck so much. They're not like the modern like soundtracks for sports video games suck compared to this one. Like you cannot, nothing can be compared to this song's soundtracks. And I mean, my God, you cannot like, dude. I mean, everyone, even as a kid, probably loved this fucking game because like you can't imagine playing this like this is like one of the best games ever. Like wrestling, like because of the soundtrack. But it's not just the soundtrack; it's just everything. Um, but you know, and then we got Killzone One. Now I actually have now I have the trilogy. Now obviously I'm aware that Killzone One is on the PlayStation 3. So, and quite frankly, the last game that I'm going to show you is True Crime Streets of LA. Now, honestly, I could have got the other one too, um, which is True Crime New York City or something like that. Which I'm aware that that game might have. That game has. I'm pretty sure I've heard that that game has a big glitch. I'm not 100% sure on that. Um, but I never heard of this series, and I think honestly, you know, it's one of those like times where you know there's only been two games of this, and there could have been a third one, but then they just canceled it. You know, it happens, man. Video games get canceled for a reason. You know, due to budget cuts or some bullshit. But you know, on that, that's pretty much it for the the amount of video game pickups I made. So, uh, yeah, in the span of like a month, almost a month, I guess, um, of trying to collect video games and and stuff like that. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys for more. And stay tuned for more video game collection videos as well that are coming soon. Now, honestly, I will be doing one probably maybe in June, maybe in July, probably. So we'll stay tuned for that. So bye.